Whoops, I already did my mulligan. I'm gonna keep this, but my first hand basically um, had junk in it. To put it lightly, it had junk in it. So we're not gonna do anything here. We're not gonna do anything on earning upkeep. We're just gonna play the grasslands and see if we want to fetch during our upkeep or not. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. We seem to be up against a mono red deck with Mutavault, so that's a bit annoying. But I mean, it's fine. If that is all he's doing at this point, I'm happy with it. So we see a Hero of Bladehold, which we do want to draw. We see an Island, which we don't necessarily want to draw, and a Control Magic, which we do want to draw. So in this case, we actually want all of them, right? So we're gonna play Hallowed Fountain and pay 2 life. It seems weird to be paying 2 life here, but it's representing that we have something. We actually do have something, just not the thing he thinks we have. So Prophetic Flame Speaker isn't a card we wanna stop. So on our end, we will look at the top 3 and see that we get a Condemn, which I guess we take here. So, do we though? Like, Prophetic Flame Speaker isn't that big of a deal. But just because of that reason, I think we want to keep it. So this is just a plains, and it's actually putting us in a tough spot at this point. So he attacks, we condemn it. So it goes to the bottom of his library. Yay. Then he plays another land and plays something big. Not really that scared of that card. I hope I put it correctly. I didn't. Well, it doesn't matter. Actually put it correctly. But I'm not gonna shuffle away my Sensitive Vine Top or my Control Magic just to keep up Spell Pierce to protect the Hero of Bladehold. I don't think that's necessary. I just have to keep away his protection here. His devotion, sorry. We do have Control Magic, so Murderous Redcap is actually a decent card for me to control magic, I think. Like, it blocks us twice, which is a bit annoying. Magma Spray, huh? Yeah, not really much I can do about that. So on our upkeep, we're gonna look at the top 3 and see if we have an answer against that. We have Into the Roll, but it's not really the answer we want. So I think we do Control Magic it then. So okay, Control Magic this card, and then pass the turn. So it takes away his a part of his devotion. We're actually not that happy by having to control Magic Redcap, but it's just a solid card. The problem is if it dies, it comes back under its owner's control, so it comes back under his control. God of the Hammer, oh man. We have Into the Roll for it. Into the Roll and Spell Pierce. So we can block. Oh man, we're definitely gonna block his Mythoval now. It comes back into play, we take another damage. Declared blocker. So we're gonna block Mythoval, saves us 2, but we're gonna take another 3. We're gonna lose Control Magic then. So we're gonna fall down to 6. No, to 5, sorry. No, to even less. Oh, the damage has already been done, never mind. So we draw Into the Roll then. Oh, we actually put it wrong. So That's a possibility, right? So we look at the top 3, pay 1, and then wait, that's not what I want. Oh, that's nice. So like this, and then swap. I hold shift. Normally it does it correctly, but for some odd reason it didn't. And then we have to into the roll this next turn, but then we're still dead. We're dead anyway because he's casting something. Yeah. Okay, so we're up against Agro, mono red. So we want a Johnny in. We want where's the card? Is it in my deck? Oh, it's already in my deck then. Yeah, it's in my deck. We might want Fire Eyes, and let's convert sort by convert mana cost. So Tidings is a bit slow, might be a bit too slow. Day of Judgment is fine, but it's not that creature heavy, or not so heavy in the creatures that we shouldn't be able to handle that. Soldier of the Pantheon is pretty good, just because it's a 2/1. I think the rest of my cards are fine as well, except Stonecloaker probably isn't, and Vesuvian Shapeshifter might not be. But then what do I want in over Vesuvian Shapeshifter? Probably not a lot. Maybe Fire Eyes, but we don't have the option to do much more. Yeah, let's keep like this. This is a okay hand. We're gonna keep this. If we draw an island, we can run out turn 2. It's no longer stop here. We can run this out turn 2, but I don't think I want to take the damage against an aggro deck. So let's just run out a 2/1 here. Start stopping his aggro early on. So I have no clue why this keeps changing. And we're actually gonna be the aggro deck now. No, I would not like to pay 2 life. And then next turn we can drop Shackles, which is also pretty good against him. Obviously we do not have a second island yet, or no, we do have 1 island, but if he had like a 1 toughness creature, he would have already used it. We're obviously gonna offer up the trade here. If he wants to take it, he wants to take it. I'm fine with trading a land with this. And I'm never gonna... I don't think I was willing to take the block. Plus, if I draw an island, Shackles is gonna steal his Muta Vault. So yeah. He paused for a second there. So he had an option of doing something. That's interesting. So he isn't attacking. He isn't doing anything so far. So let's attack first. Again. Why did he pause there? I'm not sure. He had to have paused for a reason. So at this point we're being the aggressor and he's doing... Yeah, there's the pause again. Like he has something. He has an option to do something. I'm just not sure what. The question is, if he attacks, do I block? I don't think I do. So Burst Lightning's the... Oh, so that's what he had? Brimstone... Well, I see. So there's a protection card I wanted earlier on. So we're in need for a second island. Seriously. Into the roll, can't even target this. Don't tell me he has a cut here. Gideon is fine. It's an annoying card. I can tell you that. But, like, those effects don't really do that much. So there's the island already. That's pretty good because now we can into the roll this if he zeroes it. with kicker and draw a card. Hellrider is okay. Like if we draw another island of the into the row, we can actually steal this. Yes, and probably animate Mutavault as well. Nope. So cast with kicker on this. He can't actually recast it instantly, so we draw Vesuvian Shapeshifter, which isn't really what we want to draw. We want to draw land. We're taking 4 here, and there's land we want. We actually wanted an island, but I mean, Consecrated Sphinx drawing 2 is just gonna be as good as it is, because we're gonna be drawing extra cards. Yes, obviously I want to use the ability. So we draw another plane, not an island. But we can shapeshift this and then start protecting it. So there's the Gideon. We have to attack it, but then Momentary Blink is gonna save it. He can't really attack into Consecrated Sphinx. Oh, if we draw, oh man, that's also pretty solid because now we can say, well, all my creatures have vigilance. So it doesn't really matter if I have to attack Gideon because it's gonna not tap anyway. So Gideon's gonna die next turn. I keep on drawing cards. I have the protection for my Consecrated Sphinx. It's a pretty good card again. So he has something, right? Maybe Lightning Bolt for the Johnny. Kill the Marauders. Yeah, okay. So is he gonna do it to me or to the Johnny? That's the question. Apparently he does it to me. It's another interesting one. Chandra's Phoenix. Yeah. And then that becomes a 6/6. Yeah. So it's going to attack. I think I want to put this on the top of his library. Maybe second down. Then if he attacks Sajani, we just block the Hellrider. Yeah, he can't even do so. So we finally draw this. We can gain control of Hellrider right now, but I don't think we want to. We can gain 2, or we can cast this. Like Gideon isn't coming yet, so I think this copying Consecrated Sphinx is fine. Then we wanna put a +1/+1 counter on every creature I have. Then gain control of this card, and then smash his face. Yeah, you can see it. So that was a good one. Now we're on draw though. Let me think about it. The Gideon is pretty strong. We don't have a lot of outs against that. I don't think we can do much about this. I think our deck has to just, get there. I think this is a solid enough hand thanks to the Sunset's Divining Tap. The question is, what do we start with? Is it a plane or is it an island? The fact that we just drew one doesn't really make a difference. We are gonna stop on our upkeep because what's there for 2 that we can draw? 8.5 tails, I guess. But there is Spell Pierce and so on that I can draw here. Porcelain Legionnaire is pretty strong. and condemn and so on. So there's more 1-drops that I want to see. Like Soldier of the Pantheon is pretty good as well. Because I can actually cast it. Obviously can't block because of you know, this having first strike, but it stops his Mutavault already. Oh man. So it's a 1/3 double striker, which is an issue. We know the top card is lands. If we get a 2/2, we can double block, but it's not gonna make a difference. So I think we want to look at the top 3 again. Hope it's a condemn. It isn't. Dismisses isn't gonna change anything, but we want to draw it anyway. Do we integer roll this? That's the basic question. I think we do. I think we integer roll this, then a Johnny, give this +1. +1/+1. Sphinx is gonna come down pretty late. So he's gonna attack here. We guess this on this. If he recasts it, then we can use Soldier of the Pantheon to kill it. So he's gonna not recast it. Oh, that's a pretty good one as well. Don't think I want to stop here on my upkeep. So he's gonna recast Flame Speaker. We can then counter it. Draw a card. We draw Sphinx. Upkeep. We top. Then play a Johnny. Seems good. I think I just wanna keep the counter open. We're gonna drop down to 11, but we want to keep this behind just in case he animates Mutavault, like play land, play Flame Speaker, animate, we block, stuff like that. And if he ever has like a double colored casting cost card, which seems very unlikely, I will gain a life. Like Lightning Helix is a possibility, but he can't actually target this. So he attacks, I'm never gonna block there. So here's the Flame Speaker, I guess. We dismiss that. Draw the Consecrated Sphinx, we knew that. Gorehouse Shanewalker is okay. Like, yes, it's a 3/2, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. Stop an upkeep. God damn it. I guess we'll just keep open Spell Pierce then. I'll gain 2 life and pass the turn. Like, if he plays a creature, which he probably will, he can redirect it to a Johnny and then attack a Johnny. But that means I actually gained a bunch of life with the Johnny. I gained 7 life then, which is sufficient. Hellrider, huh? That's actually a pretty brutal card that I can't even counter with Spell Pierce. This, thank God, doesn't actually gain. Doesn't become bigger. So he finally offers up the trade. Let's see how he attacks. He's all attacking. I guess he's all attacking me. Oh, is this lethal? Oh man, this is lethal, right? There's no way I survive this. I go down to 5. Yeah, there's no way I survive this. So concede, well played. No way I stop those draws. I'll see you guys for round 2.